Not yet, at least. How are you? G'day. Hello, Grand Rising. I was literally just scheduling this. For a couple minutes to give me time to prepare all of what I'm doing right now. Which would have been better. How are you? Hello. Let's see if I'm coming through. Haven't lit my candles, nothing. It gypped me. Oh, it didn't gyp me. It tricked me. I was literally scheduling it. That is so funny. Oh, what have I done there? Yep. Can you hear me? Hello? Check one, check one. Yes, cute. Alright. I am making sounds. Hello. Throw something in the background. How are you? G'day. Thank you, Ancestors, for always being present. Thank you, God. Thank you, Source. Thank you, Universe, for providing protection, love, and light in all areas. Well, I'm going to get some... What am I going to do? What am I going to do? I'm going to set that up over there in case I want to have smoke. But I've got 10 cards in front of me here. So, I'll get to this in a sec. Lit my candle. I wanted another candle. This is all the stuff I wanted to do off of the camera. Which is convenient. Hey everyone, how are you? G'day. I've got 10 cards on the table. Just setting up my little stage area. No, my I have a little my little lantern, and I can't get the wick out of this. Struggling. Here we go. And then I can sit down. Alright. Hope everyone's had a good day. Hope you're having a good evening, a good night, a good whatever, wherever you are. Make sure my little chair is comfy. Alright. G'day. Hello. What a day. I have spent all day sleeping, and whew, that is because yesterday I helped my friend move house, which I haven't done in a while. It's interesting trying to get different shaped items up and down the stairs. It was good fun. We had a lot of fun. I'm actually quite proud of him. He's really achieving everything that he wants to for himself, and like the 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 independence that I'm seeing him go through is really inspiring. It's just inspiring me to put a lot more effort into the things that I want to achieve and accomplish through this page, through this channel, through even my full life experience, not just the stuff that I come here to share and come here to do. Like, it's more about, now for me, the whole experience needs to be impacted or effective. I'm not super interested in just going with the flow and experiencing I want to know what's on offer. I want the menu. And when I have the menu, it gives me more stability when I move forward. It allows me to know that the things that I've gone through in the past have a purpose, that I can rearrange the way that I feel about things, because I can disconnect from what no longer serves me, right? Ooh. I think, without realizing, I was a little bit too happy-go-lucky in my life before I was married. No longer married. Divorce is where the relationship has ended. So I think being able to sit with yourself after a long period of just going with the flow, you gain a few things for yourself. Resilience is definitely a feature. Even being able to be willing to follow what is inside. I will do this reading properly, but I'm just looking down, and as I'm telling this my story, there aren't any limitations to what your reality can look like. So realistically, what is good for all of the people that have been along your journey or in your journey, then at some points may not be good for them. And so you do spend periods of time separated, or but usually with energy that is equivalent and matching, it's time can pass and the friendship or the kinship stays. This is where free will comes into the whole game. And how you perceive conflict, whether it's positive or negative. This experience is so big. There are countless directions you can go in. And yeah. And there are countless ways to express yourself. Oh, alright. Let me Palo the cards and get into the reading. While I light this Palo Santo, I invite ancestors, spirits, spirit guides, spirits of the trees, spirits, messengers with the birds. Be present here, now. God, source, universe, creator of all. Be present here and now, and oversee and protect. And hold this space with love and light that emanates from everyone's being, with everybody that connects, here and now. Whew, I'm going to catch up. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Ivan. I wasn't really paying attention. I was zoned out. How are you? I guess I was debriefing. Alright. Alright, so you will know if this reading is for you if these cards and these interpretations mean anything. So Two of Cups in reverse, inequality, separation, disharmony, the Tower. That's been coming up a lot lately. So chaos, change, freedom, revelation, awakening. Four of Cups in reverse. This is boredom. Oh no, in reverse. Clarity, acceptance, and new ambitions. We have the Eight of Swords. This is denial, helplessness, feeling stuck. And we have the Five of Wands. So this is conflict, ambition, and completion. Oh. Competition, not completion. Alright. Now these things, maybe it's external. Maybe it's experiences that somebody who is in and around your energy could be feeling. But more and more, these cards are expressing something that's occurring on the external reality. Because with the Two of Cups in reverse, I get the Star. So, however you're moving through the Two of Cups energy, whatever type of situation that you are going through, like it could be a work type situation, it could be the interesting thing is what I'm looking at here with the red penguin, how it has a blue belly. It's like, because then moving into the star, it's like the thing that caught my attention was it's like the jellyfish is going towards that one. So the star is happiness, spirituality, hope, good fortune, faith. That feels like its own individual part, like one aspect of this reading. It's like I'm looking at a diamond, like the one experience is the diamond and the facets. So when you're looking at a ring, you're looking at the back of it through the top. Like if you're looking at a diamond, the top facet is usually cut clear so that you can then see through the diamond and see all of the facets that have been cut into it, giving that brilliance, that color. Anyway, then with this tower, so this being one of the facets at the bottom of this diamond, so I guess what I'm saying there is this will make sense at the end of the reading. Usually always does. What? What? Alright. With this tower energy is coming out the High Priestess. Oh my god. Forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. Give me the serenity to accept. Alright, High Priestess, Divine Feminine, Intuition, Spirituality, Emotions, and with this tower. We were talking about facets, so it's like, I'd call that a pivot. It's not. It's just the way my brain works with the references. Thank you for the giggle. But, that's not for here. So, when Tower comes out with High Priestess, and this being one of the facets of the diamond. Oh, Spirit, don't tell me that they might have needed to hear something. I don't know. I have to be able to enforce some kind of boundary. I'm sorry. You can keep watching, but you can't interact. The Four of Cups in reverse. So normally Four of Cups, the picture I see in my head when I look at that. So this is a Nautilus, by the way. It's a deep sea creature. Four of Cups is in reverse. So it feels like in the middle of this, like there is this clarity. And didn't realize, but like Cancer energy with this Temperance, normally Sagittarius. Well, for anyone that knows my chart, yeah, that makes sense. It's where my Chiron sits. Anyway, that's probably why I chose this deck, actually. Temperance is one of the cards that I look at, being a Sagittarian. I like it, but I didn't notice the crab so much before, so... Oh, Cancerian energy there. Talking to the moon. Can't live by myself. Ew. I haven't heard that playlist in ages. The very center of all of this is like very grounded. I know that's not how the diamond facets work, but maybe it's like a square base with 4 on the outside. I don't know. Jewel crafting still sort of interests me, like all this stuff. Let's get loud. I don't even know if medication is allowed to be shown on here, but my name and address might be on this. Gotta look after this body. And I feel inappropriate getting up to smoke, so. I think it's very interesting that on the inside of this, we've got this very it can be difficult to manage, but it's almost like, because here I'm looking at the 3 cups and it's like this relationship or this gathering, it's apart from this one, but this one could be the focus. Anyway, those 3 cups sort of taking out that 4th cup, they stand together. And they are standing together. So it's like this 4th cup, Nautilus, this deep, I don't know. I'm also getting healing in the center of this. A lot of healing. Like, heart chakra might be significant. Throat chakra might be significant. Solar plexus. I want to speak into that as well, potentially crown and third eye. So I've all but said the root and the sacral. This is really nice. Like the middle of this is really nice. It's where like the very middle is this clarity, this temperance. It's like the alchemy between fire and a piece of timber. And then you being there to witness it. Like, if, for example, I light up the Palo Santo again and get it going with some fire, it releases heat. Like, and we can absorb, like, as an energy, we can sit by it and absorb that energy too. Which me personally is why I don't enjoy conflict, but I enjoy communication when conflict can occur and nobody's in a position where no one needs to get hurt. Conflict is not the purpose of conflict is not to get hurt. Conflict in communication and in relationships even can be very fulfilling, very illuminating, and can help with senses of denial, helplessness, or feeling stuck. But Anyway, moving on to the next facet, the Eight of Swords and the Seven of Coins. Here, growth, patience, and gratitude. I don't know, Pentacle energy, very slow, gives feminine tone, overtone, undertone. And then Eight of Swords gives very fiery, I don't know. This feeling that I'm getting is like being stuck in your head about something, like collective energy working, kind of. This is what I notice. When you're working in the collective, there's no like stealing, because we're all working for the same. We're all working for the same source, same universe. I imagine. Sorry, I won't speak for everyone. And so, for the most part, you can stay in your own sphere and do your thing to elevate the quantum field from your sphere. Like, and then, obviously, if that's your work, then you might enjoy connecting with people who are from similar cloths, I'll say. I wonder what crystals are feeling good. So then this is where this Eight of Swords, it's like, I don't know, when I first saw this, it was like the Arthur's table, the round table, and everyone laying their sword down, and then just being there being this open vulnerability. And when there is this open vulnerability, that's when you get this. It's like you can take that step back, because a 7 is one step back from an 8, and that's where you can actually have gratitude. Like, you can step back and you can sit at that table and you can just enjoy what is occurring, and there's no swords. They're on the table. Like, hail King Arthur, long live the king. It's very rowdy, but it's all right. Like, it's a commotion. Commotion, even like the word commotion doesn't have to be. It's the perspective. That's what I'm realizing here. So the way that you interact with your reality, the way that you allow your reality to affect and influence you, this is your willpower in action. This is your willpower in motion. This is probably, like, depending on where you're coming to in this next facet, sorry, with the Five of Wands energy, so this conflict energy, but it's also like competitive. If you do want to sit in competitive energy, like, that is fine too. Like, there's a time and place for everything. Competitive is important because it gives us entertainment. Like, we get to watch football or whatever, groups playing competitively with each other, and then we get the community feeling from that interaction, and they're doing something that they love, so they're putting all of their energy into it. And yeah, like, I'm seeing like Gridiron, which is like Queensland stuff. Yeah, that's pretty rough. But no one's, then their intention is to get the ball and have control of the ball. the collateral is a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. I'll go back to this reading after I jump off the live, and I'll put timestamps. How are you doing, Falguni Katok? Otherwise, the reading starts at the Two of Cups. If you want to spin back. Oh, I didn't say before. This reading is collective. It's take what resonates, and already within this reading, there's sort of 5 readings. So it's whatever energy you're sitting in, whatever is helpful for you to change, work through, you know. Let it go. Let it go. Can't hold it back anymore. Let it go. Let it go. Is that Hematite? Hematite's sticking out tonight. And the Tiger's Eye, if I'm honest. That sound as well. Hematite, I think that's like protective, and I think Tiger's Eye is intuitive. And a Selenite as well. I was looking at that as well. Alright. Sorry. I get a little serious. I can do a little quick energy reading after as well, if you like, for you. With that energy. The Two of Cups in reverse and the Star. The chat. Alright. I was with the Five of Wands and the Chariot, so I think it's very much you deciding how you would like to show up and you deciding how you would like to move. You can allow the external to influence the internal and then affect everything that's happening, but I would call that like having no ease, like being at dis-ease. And so this is why it's always important for you to navigate your own emotions, really balance out your equations within yourself before participating with collective, because you can come to collective however you want. It's a free world kind of thing. But there are some things that do not require your belief for them to be true. And so when you show up with honesty, sorry, spirit, that was a bit rough. When you show up with honesty, with truth, when you show up in your own authenticity, in your own light, with your own light, and you add your light to the collective energy, this is where the inspiration, like the change that happens, it's like the whole quantum field that you're connected to, the entire field, like I'm seeing like thousands of people connected to this. It's like every time you take a dip and you fall, everyone has to. So how are you coming to that connected space where you know that you're not separate from the entire experience? You may perceive it from a place where your experience is important or your experience is not important. It's interesting for me that it's like synonyms. It was like synonymous. High priestess, priest, pastor, guru, leader, musician, like influence. But I get it, I get it, I get it. It's not that deep. It's not that deep. But anyway. Interesting energy for this. Like I said, the very middle of this for me, very much like healing, regenerative, like, and it's like it feels like a skate park. Just now. Wow. Cool. Yeah. You must be a reader as well. What type of reading do you do? It's like skateboarding between the star and the chariot. That's your half pipe. And at the bottom of it is Temperance, and the actual drop in is the High Priestess or the Seven of Pentacles. So that energy's sick. It's the top part of this reading, the surface stuff, the way that this is playing out, the way that this is being even perceived by others. All right. I think it is time to get some food. I think it's time to get some water. So I've hung up different herbs in different spots just so that I can see where my attention is being drawn to. I was looking at the lavender. Cool. So Falguni again is saying, so she was resonating with a chariot, which is awesome. I think tarot is one of those things that I think that's what people are talking about when they say take what resonates and leave what doesn't. It's like trying to make it fit. And this is something that I think churches, like especially Christian churches, could adopt. They could say from the very front of the platform, look, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Like, they blame God for everything from that platform. Or the devil. Like, they show you the duality of it. I don't know if you can smell that, but this is literally Palo Santo, sage, roses, eucalyptus. I use it for clarity. It's also got lavender in it. Oh, that freaking smells so good. You know what? Let's burn some. That's the thing with making your own incense. You can kind of just use as much as you want. You can just make more. Alright, and then I'll throw a little sage in here to close out this reading. Yeah, I want foods. And Wherever you go, that's where I'll follow. Nobody promised tomorrow. So I'ma live my life like it's the last night. Like it's the last night. If the world was over, I'd wanna be next to you. If the party was over and our time on earth was through, I wanna hold you just for a while and die with a smile. If the world was ending, I'd wanna be next to you. Ah, I just woke up from a dream. Cause you don't really know what you mean to me. What's all of the fighting for? Wherever you go, that's where I'll follow. Oh, stand by me. Oh my gosh, I have not watched that movie. Oh, stand by me. I wish they made like music that was meaningful and powerful and I don't know. Like in the 80s and 90s, a lot of I don't know. Maybe things are too expensive now. I just want to thank God. My life's so good. It feels so great. I want to thank God. Oh my God, Abel Hart coming through at the end. I'm in the business of misery. Let's take it from the top. She got a body like an hourglass. It's ticking like a clock. It's a matter of time before we all run out. When I thought he was mine, she caught him by the mouth. I waited 8 long months, she finally set him free. I told him I couldn't lie, he was the only one from me. 2 weeks and we had caught on fire. She's got it out for me, but I wear the biggest smile. Well, I never meant to brag, but I got him where I want him now. Well, it was never my intention to brag. Just steal it all away from you now. But God doesn't feel so good, 'cause I got him where I want him now. And if you could, then you know you would, 'cause God, it just feels so... It just feels so good. I watched his wildest dreams come true, with not one of them involving you. Just watch my wildest dreams come true, with not one of them involving. Oh my God. That is enough. Damn. Talk about clarity. Woo! I don't even feel like I need to eat anymore. Whoa! I want to say thank you to you. I feel like you are a part of that download. So thank you for joining, for participating, for interacting. Anyway, the reason I felt so good about talking about all of what I was talking about was because I could see that the bottom of the deck was the King of Cups and the Ten of Cups. So, Falguni, you're right. Anything else that the collective needs to know? Anything with this energy before I close it out? And go and get some pies. Gonna get a pie with sauce or two. No, that feels pretty good. Hierophant is in the deck. Upright. This is Aries. Oh no, it's not. This is Taurus energy, but it looks like Aries. The Ram gave me Aries. What's that? What's that mean? Where am I going with that? As a last message, spiritual wisdom, leadership, tradition, institutions. Okay. That's a nice place to end. And death. Okay, so rebirth, inner power, persistence, courage, persuasion. Okay. That feels like a spiritual gift. I don't know. Yeah. That feels like a spiritual gift. That feels like source, creator, universe, God, whatever terminology fits. I don't know. Want to say at the very end of this, look out for some birds doing unusual things. They might be carrying a message. Something might need your awareness, and then that's it. Okay, that's it. Thank you, bye. If you do want a personal reading, please hit up my description, hit up my email, which is listed, and yeah, that's the last 3 cards that we had. So, have a good one. Be blessed, stay blessed, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.